Okay, folks, so a little bit of an update on the sale of the multi-million-dollar case of 1979 to 80 O-Pee-Chee hockey cards. If you haven't heard already, it sold for $3.72 million US, and that's with buyer's premium. And in Canadian, just for your interest, that translates to $5,016,978. So a good chunk of change for a case of hockey cards, that's for sure. That works out to $230,000 per box, per display box, which are all sealed as well. The family is remaining anonymous, as is the winning bidder, who happens to be Canadian as well. The final bidding ended up basically between two bidders. There was 15 active bidders in the auction, and the final battle was between a Canadian bidder and a U.S. bidder. But like I said, the Canadian bidder is remaining anonymous at this time. It's one of the largest sales that Heritage Auction has had. So largest single selling item or single sale of an item, realized price. I'm also going to mention something interesting at the end of the video, or near the end of the video, about this particular situation, which I'll relate to you in a moment. Now, apparently, I'm being paged. Apparently the reason behind this case not being sold before or being uncovered before is that the owners thought that it was a 1980 to 81 case, or a 80 to 81, which isn't worth anywhere near what this sold for. And they were told, well, maybe you should double check and see. So they peeled back, or the owner peeled back a little chunk of the lid, or the top flap, which you can see in the auction. You can see there's a little chunk that's been peeled back. And he was told to check to make sure that it was an 80-81 case rather than a 79 to 80 case. And lo and behold, it was a 79 to 80 case. So that difference is millions of dollars in value. So that's why it wasn't sold previously. They thought it was a newer case, and as a result, like I said, just ended up sold. It was said it was in an attic. I've heard it was in a basement. Not too sure which one is the truth at this point. But anyway, it does say 1980 on the case, so that's probably why there was kind of a kerfluffle or a misinterpretation of what the case actually contained. Now, some people say, or a lot of people say, that it's best to keep that case sealed in order for it to maintain its value, because the cards inside aren't necessarily going to be perfect because of the printing problems that O-Pee-Chee had, and cutting problems O-Pee-Chee had at the time. So a lot of these cards aren't going to be aren't going to be in grade 9 or 10 condition. The chance of a 10 is very unlikely, apparently. The chances of a 9 are maybe 1%, and there's only potentially up to 27 cards in this lot, if there's 27 at all even. So also, and this is kind of the bonus here, the family also found cases of 1977, 1978, and 1979 baseball cards, unopened cases as well. So a few of these cases of baseball cards are worth in the $300,000 range. So we've got some serious money again that could be falling in their hands. They figure that once the sale is done of all these cards, of these baseball cards as well, that they're looking at probably another seven-figure payday. So another $1 million plus payday. Apparently there was a van load of cases of cards. So there was quite a few came out. I assume there was only one case of these 79 to 80 cards that was found in this particular batch. From what I understand, there are a couple other cases out there at least that are known. That doesn't include the ones that are unknown. That I'm assuming there's going to be more out there, and I was correct in assuming that. But yeah, so you're looking at some serious money for this family, life-changing amounts, and as I said, they're remaining anonymous, and rightly so. And the buyer is also remaining anonymous, so we'll maybe not find out what's going to happen with this case at all, but probably will remain sealed. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate the subs, really appreciate the views. Please be sure to check out our other auctions, or not other auctions, our other videos on antiquing, picking, thrifting, scrapping, etc. Take care, folks.